So do you guys know about sequence and series? A sequence is an order of list of number. The number in the list are the terms of the sequence, and a series is the addition of all the terms of a sequence. Now in this video, we're going to show you an example of how you can apply the concept of sequence and series in order life. Let's read out the problem. Each year, for 40 years, Jian will pay money into a savings scheme. In the first year, she paid 500 euros. Her payment then increased by 50 euros each year, so that she paid 550 in the second year, 600 euro in the third year, and so on. Here are the several questions we're going to answer. Find the amount that Jian will pay in 40 years. The explanations. First off, we need to identify the type of sequence we are dealing with. It is arithmetic or geometric. In the question, it's stated by her payment then increased by 50 euros each year. As there isn't any multiplication involved, here, this sequence is an arithmetic. Thus, we are going to use formula of the arithmetic sequence, which is un equals to a plus in the bracket n minus 1 out of the bracket times by d. Now let's see what we're given a value in her payment during the first year, which is 500 euro. The n value number of year is 40, and the d value is increase of the money for each year, which is 50. Inputting that into the formula, we'll get u40 equals to 500 euro plus in the bracket 40 minus 1 times by 50. We can simplify this by subtracting 40 with 1, multiplying it, add it all, we will get 2,450 euros for 40 years.
Next question. Find the total amount that Dion will pay in over the 40 years. In this question, we need to find the total, which means we need to sum up all the money Dion paid for 40 years. The formula for the summation of an arithmetic sequence is Sn equals to n over 2 multiplied by, in the bracket, a plus un. There is another formula for the arithmetic series, but we'll just use this formula because we already found the un in the previous question, which is 2,450 euro. As mentioned before, the A value would be 500 euro and the N would be 40 years. Inputting that into our formula, we'll get S40 equals to 40 divided by 2, adding 500 euro with 2,450 euro, then multiplying the result. So the answer will be 59,000 euro.
Last question. C. Over the same 40 years, David will also pay money into the savings scheme. In the first year, he pays in 890 euros and his payments then increase by d euros each year. Given that David and Gian will pay in exactly the same amount over the 40 years, find the value of d. In this question, it's told that the sum of David's payment will be the same as Gian's payment in 40 years. So we're going to use the summation formula. Sn equals to n over 2 multiplied by 2a plus n minus 1 multiplied by d. We're not going to use the formula with un because we have no information about that in David's case. Now, let's see what we're given. The S40 is the same as Gion's, so 59,000 euros. The N is still 40 years. The A is 890 euros as seen in the question, and the D value is what we're searching for. Inputting that into our formula, we'll get this. First, divide 40 by 2, multiply 2 with 890 euros, then subtract 40 by 1. Then we can expand the brackets by multiplying 20 with 1,780 euros, then 20 with 39d. Next, subtract 59,000 euros with 35,600 euros, then bring 780 to the other side as the division. Then finally, divide 23,400 euros with 780 to get D equals to 30. So that's it. We hope that by watching this video, you can understand how to use the concept of sequence and series in our daily lives. Thanks for watching.